Hello my little humans, welcome back, and I'm bringing you the Not So Berry Challenge. Alright, if you're brand new here to my channel, I'm of course PeopleFlyFlyAway. I do LPs, renovations, home 9 yards. If you really want to know, there's plenty of playlists on my channel. I like to categorize everything. It makes me more calmer, I guess you could say. And also, just give you a heads up, first parts are normally short, so don't expect this to be the normal time length. I'm normally around a 24-minute person, so if that spends your time a little, I'm sorry. But they're only weekly, so, I mean, you don't have to show up for 24 minutes a week. You know, it's not that big of an issue. If you do like it, though, yeah, always give me a big fat thumbs up. And if you enjoy me, I always want more people in my human squad. That's what we're called here. I love my humans. It's a big long thing. I'm going to explain more in January when my birthday comes up. I'm going to explain all my little quirks and stuff there. But you get to know me throughout these LPs. Now this LP is a little different than my normal one because this is a legacy challenge and it's more focused on other things than family. And so you're not going to really get to know me personally as my storyteller that I like to be. If you watch any of my LPs, they're all story-based. Except for our bait challenge, that's more like me screaming at the screen. But hey, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. But for the Not So Berry challenge created by our simmer here on YouTube and always is Little Simsy. That's who created it. I love Little Simsy. I watch her like every single day. I've never met her and I've only talked to her once, and it was like a Twitter conversation, and so it doesn't really count. But one day, she's like one of those idols I have. Like, she's the reason why I want to be a perfect YouTuber, because she's such a perfect YouTuber. And then also, Always Simming is also a creator here. And she has a Tumblr, which if I remember correctly, it'll be linked down below as well. And the rules, which I'm about to read you, are also linked down below. But the reason why they created it is because Little Simsy, and oh, what's Always Sims? I can't think of her name. Oh, that's sad. And her friend, I'm sorry, I love her. I know her name. Oh my gosh, Zoo. There we go. It's not Zoo, but that's what they call her. Her name is Zoe. Yeah. So at this point, they decide there's many aspects to the game that they've never played before, and they want to play, and so they create a whole challenge around it. Now, Kayla, Simsy, has been notorious for not finishing this, and other people have, and they're like, it gets really hard, and she's like, yeah, I figured. Or, you know, the next generation isn't exactly the best. And also, you can criticize me for not using mint hair, okay? Do it right now in the comments down below, because it's a big thing. I just have not really gone custom content shopping yet for mint, so as soon as I do, I promise her hair will be mint. I just haven't done it yet. Also, I don't want to get, like, fake eyebrows just to make them mint. I'm sorry, they're gonna be this blue, but her hair will be dyed very mint, okay? And also, her house is getting remade. I'm making one currently, but the house that we're using for the beginning of this LP is not the house we're gonna be using for the rest of the LP. Do you understand what I mean? I'm currently in the mode of renovating a house that's much bigger than this for her, okay? But our character is Story Apple. She has no backstory, she has no family, no nothing. She's simply just a new sim I'm placing in a world with a creative name. But we're going to explain why she has these traits and somewhat of her backstory. I mean, they do kind of get it. In which the basic rules, we're going to, I mean, this is all self-explanatory, especially if you watched many other YouTubers, in which I'm planning on linking several different channels down below who I think have done this LP successfully and or interestingly, Will Simsy being one of them. Also, some Tumblrs that I've come across throughout the time period as well, since it's been out since, I don't know, it's been out for quite a while. It came out over the summer. And also, if you have been around for my channel for a while, you're like, Jacob, you already had a Not So Berry challenge. Yes, I did try it when it first came out, and I got almost to the first generation, but my game somewhat disappeared, and so I want to bring it back. Because I just loved it so much, and I wanted to take a break from Paris Legacy, which was the challenge before this, and which wasn't really a challenge. I was just getting bored with it, and so I'm like, I want something fresh and new, and 30 seemed like a good part to end. And so we're going to see how far we get with part 30 for this one. So, basic rules is each hair must represent the color of generation, hair, makeup, so forth. And also, if you do know what the berry sims are, that's a personal joke. They're really big in The Sims 3, not so much big in The Sims 4. So if you don't, it's perfectly fine. That's what this whole thing's kind of based around as well. but it's not like a berry sim. A berry sim is like everything's mint. Her skin, everything. Like there's nothing on her that can't be anything else but mint. That's more like a berry sim. The cover spouse doesn't matter as they are part of a challenge unless otherwise stated. You can do whatever. Money cheats are not important here, but they can be used, and so money is not of the essence. And so when we move houses, we're not gonna have the money to move the house, and so we're just gonna assume she got a loan, but she's never gonna pay back. You may live wherever you please unless something is specified in the rules of a generation, which I've not gotten that far. Oh, also, if you are someone who doesn't have like all the expansion packs, and you don't need cats and dogs, but everything before cats and dogs, I don't really recommend you use this challenge. It's a lot easier if you do have everything. So I'm just throwing it out there. You don't have to. You can work around the rules yourself for a lot of different. I'm gonna point out different things that are specific to certain things, especially like Generation 1. I'll tell you what you need with expansion packs as we go through it. Just want to keep that. Also, your lifespan needs to be on normal. That's important for this. I don't understand why normal is always too long for me. I always age up my Sims before that, but I'll do what she says. Every generation is supposed to complete both the career and aspiration of their hair unless explicitly stated in the rules. If you play this challenge and want to share it with us, go ahead and post with the hashtag #NotSubArea if you're posting it on Tumblr, or just tweet at either Always Simming or Kayla or Lil Simsy on Twitter to let her know that you're starting LP. They always love watching them. I have very big thing in which they have their own on their channels as well. So Lil Simsy has updates of the NotSubArea challenge on hers, which like I said, that's what I'm linking down below, and she has her own Tumblr, which you can find very easily. I'm not linking that. Now, if I remember, I'll link Always Simsing to Tumblr, though. So, Generation 1 is mint. You're a mischievous scientist that really loves the color mint. You're career-driven, but still makes time for silly pranks and outings with your closest friends. You love luxury and want the best for yourself and your family. Traits are... Now, these are where I'm going to tell you where they came from, okay? Because I feel like you need to know, so if you do want to play this and you're like, ooh, this sounds really fun, but I don't really know what I'm supposed to buy, I'll let you know. It's something I would benefit from if I was someone who's watching this, and so I want to help you benefit from it as well. So, vegetarian came with city living. City living is very important, so there's a whole career based on it. Recommend you have city living personally. Okay. Jealous, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, came with get together. I could be wrong on this, and it could came with a stuff pack or a game pack, but I'm more than sure that it came with get together. Materialistic comes with the base game, so that's good. And as you can see here, they're all green. Very interesting, right? And of course, the Chief of Mischief, that's not an aspiration you need anything for. And the career scientist, though, is you have to have get to work to play a scientist. Rules, Master Science Career, and Complete Chief of Mischief Aspiration, which is really funny and really hard. Master the Mischief and Logic skills. Logic will go in place with the Science Career, and to actually master the Mischief skill, you have to master the Mischief Aspiration as part of it. So those things will be taken care of as we go through. And then the thing that annoys me the most, the thing that made me not want to do this, is complete the Elements collection, which is where we're going to move on to next. But I want to talk about Miss Sim real quick, because like I said, she's brand new. I created her, me and my sister created her while she was home for over break, and I love her. I mean, she's driven with cats and dogs. I'm going to be using a dog because I think it could help your LP, and I'm going to explain why in 1 second. But if you don't have cats and dogs, it's perfectly fine. But she only has one outfit. We'll give her more as time goes forward. And her face is very, I don't know, I kind of made her like a fairy. I kind of wanted to make her like a fairy. So, you know, if you have a problem with fairy, you're not welcome here, okay? She's a full-blown, okay? If I could make her a fairy, I would. And she's not an alien, she's not anything like that, but, you know. And she has some pretty cute, you know, outfits, I have to say, and they're all minty-ish. I mean, minty-ish. Where I chose ones that had blue accents throughout the whole entire thing. Just because, I don't know, I'm gonna play by rules because I love Kayla, and I think she'd be really disappointed if I didn't. But I'm also gonna like have some exceptions, like I don't know, this hair until I find a better one. Because I have mint hairs in here. I mean, I do. all of these, like if I choose, let's say this one for instance, we can turn it mint, or that's not really a minty color. Like we can turn it like, is this more like a minty color? Yeah, I'd say that's more like a minty color. We can turn it mint. We can also turn this one mint. I mean, I just gotta get some recolors up in here, and I don't have them yet, is what it is. Okay, and so her short hair, which I don't remember which one she had. It's what's gonna have to be until, like, you know, we have the, you know, type of color that I want. I mean, we could probably, I don't have, okay, see, this is a get together here. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. Okay, let's go ahead, because I have recolors. I'm gonna get recolors for the get together here. So don't worry there. It's on my list of things to do. I'm kind of, you know, strapped for time at the moment. And so we're gonna actually cut our hair. Let's put it in like this. Let's see here. What does that look like? I don't really like that. Or this one maybe? Okay, I could get used to, I don't know why that's in here. See, I'm also kind of a fan of, like, I don't know, that one. And I'm also a fan of these. I just don't like how they look on her face. And also I kind of like her with short hair. So maybe we can go mint this way, but until I can get some recolors up in here, yeah, you guys into that for now? I'm not really into all this hair up here. No, I'll get some recolors of the get together hair in no time. I promise. It's gonna take me a quick minute to do. Okay. So we're just gonna go backwards a bunch of freaking times, and so, oh, okay. So, and her name, of course, is Story. Her last name is Apple. Apple is a fruit, but it's red, so I'm assuming a head. Okay. Now her dog is Cotton Apple, and she's adorable. Like, seriously adorable. And she's not a mixed breed. She's Alaskan manatee, but she has several different outfits and everything, and I just love her to death. But the reason why I recommend her, okay, so she is adventurous, active, and a hunter. And a hunter is very important here. There's a hunting skill in the game in which they can go get things for you, and some of those things could be the Elements collection. I'm going to use my dog as an example. Okay, so yeah, that's basically what we're walking into. But I will show you the house that we're going to be using as a prototype. Now, you cannot get mad at me because I had no idea I was going to use this as a not-so-berry house while I was creating it. This house will probably be with us for, I don't know, a week or two, maybe an actual part. Oh, also, that's also something else. There's going to be like a lot of off-camera gameplay and a lot of on-camera gameplay. So, I'm going to try to go to work with her at least, I don't know, 10 times throughout this Let's Play, and so that means 10 parts will be dedicated to the science fair alone. Everything else we might send her by herself or whatever, because most of it's brainstorming that we have to do, but just because I want you guys to experience that personally. It's more of like my opinion on it than anything, I guess. I made this before Cats and Dogs came out, by the way. It was like the weekend before, so yeah, that's the reason why there's not like a lot of Cats and Dogs things. There's nothing in here for Cats and Dogs. I just want to give you a heads up. Also, there's gonna be a doghouse back in the back. I've not created it yet on my channel, but there will be. It'll be linked if I remember when it is created. But I'm gonna give you a quick little tour of the house. This is the outside. I think it's really, really cute, and it kind of fits the blue. There's better blues that I can use, and so keep that in mind. Also, it was made for But that's me. I mean, I am a very, very kind person. I'm PG friendly channel, PG-13 friendly channel. I try not to break the limit of content that's not all ages. It's very important to me. I'm not an all age person, personally say, but my YouTube channel is an all age person. So I try not to slip up on some choiceable words, I guess you can say. But if you did like this video, you want to see more, cause that's also something else I want to tell you. I think I mentioned it in the beginning, but I want to mention it again. My upload schedule is linked down below. It'll take you directly to a document, and it'll tell you when these come out. And if there's any other LP on there, most of them, you came at the perfect time, because the month before this, the month of November, was like me trying to like replace, I guess, every one of my LPs. I have a whole new Let's Play on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, soon to be Thursdays in this month, and now on Sundays. So this is the perfect time to jump onto my channel because there's so much new content. And yeah, but guys, if you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up, comment down below, and hit the subscribe button. Also, do remember I do post videos every single day, so I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Love you all. Bye-bye.